Let's draw a frog today. Follow along with me to do simple shapes to create a frog. We'll start with circles where the eyes will be. Make sure the circles are pretty far apart and about the same size. There should be a space for 2 more circles in between the 2 circles for the eyes. Then we're going to draw a half circle for the area where the mouth is going to be, and a very small curving line in between where the eyes are going to be. Underneath that, we need a little half circle for the throat area. Now we're going to place the body up and to the left. We're making kind of a bean shape. It's almost 2 straight lines and then a little diagonal line right there in the back. To place the legs before we actually draw them, I just want you to draw a little stick out, down, and 3 lines where the toes will go. So we're just drawing a little stick leg right now. On the other side, imagine a line going all the way across, and we're going to draw a line down and in where the other toes will go. And again, we're just doing kind of a stick figure. The leg in the back, we'll put a little stick area that goes out, in, across, and then the 3 toes. For the leg in the front, the back legs, that's going to come forward, so let's draw a big bean shape. Then it will go backwards. So another bean shape, a little bit longer this time. And finally down, and that's where we'll draw the toes. We probably won't see all of them because of the front leg. So this looks like a strange little stick figure frog, but once we add the details, you'll see it looks just like a real frog. So starting with the eyes, we'll arch over the top of the circles we put for the eyes, bring it around and down. Let's add a little edge of the lip there and go up into the other eye, which we need to bring up, around, and then down. Okay, for the center, we'll have the eyes go a little bit sideways. So strange. But we do want to leave a little place for the highlights, so that'll be a part we can color in later on. I'll just color a little bit in pencil right now so we can see exactly what we're drawing. If the lines get too confusing, you can erase the extra lines, like the circles that we drew to place the eyes, because now the eyes are finished. For the bottom of the mouth and throat, we can put a little bit of an edge there underneath the mouth area, and then we have that throat kind of bowing out. We'll have a little bit of space for the tummy before it comes up into the leg. Then we'll add thickness to the leg by drawing a line on one side and then the other of the line that we drew before, the stick line. That's just our guideline to make sure that we know where to draw. We'll add a little square elbow there, bring the arm around like almost a bowling pin shape. We can erase the lines in the middle now because we don't need them anymore. So that's our nice strong frog's leg. The belly will come back from that, so we don't need these lines either. Alright, it's starting to clean up a little bit and look more like a frog. We'll bring out the toes up, down, and a little circle at the end. Same with the next toe, up, down, a little circle at the end. And finally, the last toe. 2 lines, really sharp L shape with a circle on the end. We can repeat the same steps for the other leg. It's stretched out a little bit more. So we'll go out, a sharp elbow, and then bring it down. And again, we'll bring it down to the toes. Toes come down, a little circle for the end of the toe, down, a little circle, and finally the last toe. We can erase the little stick lines now if we would like, just so they're not going to muddy up the drawing. Alright, so we have the whole front of the frog finished. Now we need to finish the back legs. This back leg is probably the easiest because it's all stretched out. So let's start with that one. We'll bring a line curving up, then down, out, a little square knee, and a curving line back, a little square knee, 2 knees, and finally back again for our back leg. We'll draw the toes the same way, just a lot smaller. Why are they so small in the back? Well, it's because that leg is a lot farther away. We can give the illusion of it being far away if we make it a lot smaller than the front legs. It looks like the frog is stretching out into the distance. Now, for this leg, it's a little more tricky because it's all folded up. So let's just make sure to take it step by step. For the back leg, it will come out and in again. Then the next part leg's all folded up, but it still has that square little elbow and comes down right there into the foot. We'll draw the other side of the leg, erase all those strange lines that we don't need anymore, and finish up with the toes. We might not see all of the toes because of this other leg being in the way, so we might only have room to draw 2. And there you go. There's your frog. You can add any spots, stripes, or details that you want right now. And oh my goodness, I almost forgot his little nose. There you go. I hope you'll give it a try and see what you can do to create your own unique frog.